The Gautrain has been in operation for 13 years and has maintained high level of operational efficiency. For more on this, we now speak to SABC News reporter HASINA GORI. HASINA, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. What do you make of the hustle and bustle that you witness this morning, as the Gautrain, of course, is also marking Transport Month? Hi, HASINA, if you can hear us, asking you about the hustle and bustle that you witnessed this morning as Gautrain is also marking Transport Month.
Yes, good morning, Aldrin. We're here at the Marlborough Gautrain station. This morning we had the opportunity of going between two of the stations, that is from Midrand to Marlborough, back and forth as they went through their peak time, transport time at that moment. Many commuters using it to go to work. We saw some school children. A very interesting morning here as we noticed and looked at how the integrated public transport system is working. We know in Gauteng specifically, the Premier, Panyaza Lesufi, as well as his counterparts, really began this month focusing specifically on Transport Month, but looking at how our public transport systems can be more integrated to allow for movement from one mode to another. We spoke with some of the commuters, speaking to us on their experiences, as well as how they felt this added value to the way that they commute and work, goes from work to home, as well from school, and various other different reasons for using the transport system. One of the things that we heard from people was the safety when it came to using the system. But I want to bring in some of those that have been brought here this morning to enjoy and get the experience of the Gautrain. There are some of the senior citizens, the elderly, that have been brought as part of Transport Month to come here and get to experience the transport system, to use the train, but also to go and use the buses. I want to bring in Maria and Alfred. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. You're here to get a chance to be part of Transport Month. Can you tell us, have you used the trains before, and how have you found the train to be?
Oh, I've been using the trains, but normally I used to go to Sandton because I'm from East Bank. Then this side, I've never been. It's the first time I've been here. So with me, I've brought some of our senior citizens, grannies and grandfathers. So they are very excited to come here, and they said, after they told us that it's a tour for them and to experience that they've never been to train. Some of them you used to go to, so they are not Gautrain, but some of them are happy to say they're experiencing it. So we are very much excited, and we want to know and see, is it the easiest route for us or how? Thank you.
Alfred, you also here this morning, to be part of this experience. Have you used the train before, and what was that experience like for you?
I have used the Gautrain before. I'm with Tlhokomeleng Outreach. Tlhokomeleng is an old age home. I'm the group that is the outreach group that does not stay at the old age home. So we've been brought here before, took a train to Sandton, enjoyed ourselves, and it came. We were brought back here again. Oh, so I've even got a card, a Gautrain card. I can show it to you if you don't. No, man, I've got my Gautrain card.
And, for those that use the Gautrain, I think, that is the card that will not only take you on a train, but also on the bus system as well, and lets you, move between that integration. But I want to ask you, Marie, you may have used the other trains that have been, the Transnet trains as well. And how was that experience different from the Gautrain that you used?
Oh, okay. The last one that I used was Blue Train, but I used Gautrain to go to Pretoria. So that was a very nice experience for me. Pretoria to Cape Town. That was Blue Train. Oh, okay. And the luxurious lifestyle inside. That's what I enjoyed. And today, I'm really excited. And as my group there, they are really willing and want to experience it as it is safe for them, you know, to travel with Gautrain, run using our taxis, you know, yeah. So I think today, and then go like even using it to the airport, yeah, normally. And I normally pass here, but I've never been inside here. This is the first time today, so I'm.
Alfred, you've used various modes of transport. How has the Gautrain been in comparison to that?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful because before we knew, we were already at Centon. Such a short time, long distance, but in a few minutes' time, before we could settle, we were told to alight. So fast it was. And you don't see where we are traveling.
Do you feel safe when you've used the Gautrain and been around this area and the stations as well?
Well, I feel very safe because I've never heard of an incident where there was maybe shooting or anything or fighting. Yeah, so I'm the chairman of the outreach, Itokomele, and Mari here, chair lady of Retabile Senior Citizens.
Thank you so much. That is Marie and Alfred, both of them here as part of Transport Month to experience and have an opportunity to go on the Gautrain. They're going to be going from Marlborough to Pretoria and then be taken on the bus systems there to Freedom Park, where they would have an opportunity to experience the various different integrated system of the public transport. This is one of the key themes for this year's October Transport Month, specifically in the province, looking at how we can move between various different public transport systems. That has been one of the key issues when it came to transport systems in the province, but also nationally, looking at ways of decongesting our roads, of moving from just vehicles that's not just to because of congestion and traffic, but also the environmental impact. And given the price of petrol going up as well, it's also, being used and seen as an alternative for some of those commuters as a more affordable way to get to and from home or to and from work as well. So these are just some of the ways that we're looking at Transport Month and various different modes of transportation. Aldrin, as we said, we've been here this morning from the very early hours of the morning, watching the commuters as they went to peak hour traffic and peak hour transportation. Here we've went from Midrand to Marlborough and back as well. We've got a chance to experience as well just how fast those trains goes. On one of the routes, there's at least 3 different routes that move from central Johannesburg, from Parktown all the way to Pretoria, as well as from Rhodesfield to Sandton, and then as well as the airport route, which goes from Parktown all the way to OR Tambo. That is just some of the experiences that we've brought to you for Transport Month this month. And for now, back to you in studio, Aldrin.
Thank you so much, and we'll catch up a bit later on again with HASINA GORI.